everybody. This is Dora of Dora's Door Designs. Come on in, come on in. Keep me company while I make this wreath. I appreciate you taking the time out to be with me. I do. Hey, Sam. How are ya? Just popping in for a minute. I appreciate that. Oh, she's got to go to work. Yay. I think that's a good thing. You were off a good little while. So I understand somebody needs you somewhere. That's a good thing. Anyway, I'm working with a different frame that I've been working with for a while. I used to love to work with these. These are raised metal frames, and they have 18 ties on them. So I'm going to work with this tonight. It came in my supply box for the month. And even though today is the first day of summer, I will be working on a Halloween wreath. Can you believe it? Just got to summer, and it's time to work on fall and Halloween. So this is probably going to be a little big, a little poofy. I decided to try to use up this particular mesh that I have. 21 inch. Because we don't use it a whole lot in the community. And I don't have a lot of room to keep stuff. So I'm like, okay, I used part of it last month for a wreath that I still haven't got the video up for. I didn't go live third Friday last month, but I did make a wreath and I did a videotape. I just haven't done the voiceover, the speed up, and all of the things. Anyway. Hey, Sherry. You hear me talking about my video that I did last month that I did work on it, but I was having such a hard time. I started over. I think I did it wrong. I was tried to do the voiceover first and then speed it up. And I was getting very frustrated. So I decided to stop, and it was late at night, so I decided to stop and talk to my bestie, Mr. Chad. And he said, yeah, to do the I think he said speed it up first. It's in my notes. And then do the voiceover. So it's still a work in progress. It's just a lot going on. And I'm doing my best not to get overwhelmed. So anyway, so how are you, Sherry? All is well? You're probably working on something. And I would bring you in if you were working on something if I knew what I was doing and could figure that out. And maybe we could be working on stuff together. having a conversation. But anyway, haven't used 21-inch mesh in a while. So I'm working with this and making trying to make 10-inch poofs. Some of these look a little bigger than 10-inch. But in the words of Mel, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's fine. It's fine. How's everyone doing this Friday evening? I'm doing pretty good. I got a chance to see a friend of mine earlier today that I have not seen in about 5 or 6 weeks. She's been facing some health challenges. And I just made sure that I got some time to see her face to face. Oh, I said I was gonna act like that today. But anyway, I went to see my girl. I didn't stay too long because I didn't want to wear her out. But I wanted to see her, especially since I want to go back and visit my aunt early next week. And hopefully when I get back from doing that, I'm hoping to meet up with my best friend from Detroit and his family in Atlanta. After that, I will be wore out because I'm going to drive to St. Pete to see Auntie, and then I'm going to drive a couple days after I get back and go see my friends. I haven't been able to go home in a couple years. Actually, it'll be 2 years next month that I've been home. And I have been homesick for about a year. So hopefully seeing them in Atlanta will help that a little bit. In 15 years, this is the longest I have gone without going home. Anyway, so as I said earlier, there are 18 ties on this particular wreath form. 10 on the bottom, 8 on the top. It's been a while since I've used these. I'm not really measuring, but it's all good. After a while, you just kind of know. And I'm using what we call the poof method, making 10-inch poofs, fluffing them out. This makes for very, in the words of one of my coaches, juicy wreaths. So, anyway, I have things everywhere today. I did go to storage and get out my ring light. And my tripod. Instead of my little Etsy stand that I have been using to go live with. I'm glad, Sherry. Glad you're doing good. It was good talking to you and Shantae last week. I kind of miss being part of the Soar Sisters. So still having our little accountability helps out a little bit. Kind of that girlfriend time, creative girlfriend time. That's a good thing. I think she'll be on if she's not on. Her and hubby might be going out, I don't know. I don't even know, I kind of started talking kind of low. You might not be able to hear me. What is the theme of your, this is a Halloween theme. You know, I'm limited on what I can have here, so I just make do with whatever I get in my Wreath supply box. And the whole box is coordinated for Halloween. They don't always give us everything to make a, you know, to complete a whole wreath. It's not supposed to be like a kit, but this one turned out to be more of a kit. This 21 inch was not in it. It was just something I used for the wreath for that I recorded last month. And since it was still here and it matched, I said, okay, I'll just try to use some more of it up, because I've probably had this 21 inch mesh for a few years now. And you know, after a while, we had stopped using 21 inch mesh. And I think the beginning of COVID, we almost couldn't get 21 inch mesh for a while. So I have some, but I have not purchased any at all. So I know this is at least 4 years old, if not 5. So I think I got 3 more ties to do. Let's see, not sure what I did with it. I'm not a huge Halloween fan. But I like to make them because of the colors. Where's my camera? Here. But I was not real, my least favorite Halloween character is a witch. So this is the sign, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I have something else in storage that I can use, or I'll go buy one, or maybe if depending on what it looks like when I get done with the bow, I may just do it with the bow. We'll see. And they gave us some really pretty ribbons in the box to go with it, so it'll be Halloween-ish or just fall. And I'll decide later if I want to put a sign in it. I thought I had one, and I did go look for it, but it's just so much stuff in my storage right now. And I was trying to get back because it was starting to rain. And so I didn't want to spend a lot of time in the unit looking for it. And there's so much stuff. It's like, ugh. But I'm hoping that sometime next month, I will be able to go in and kind of reorganize stuff. Before I moved into the new apartment, it was slightly organized, but after I had to move everything, you know, all the supplies and the wreaths that were already made were already in there. But once I put the supplies in, it's a little chaotic. So, hi Shantae. I mentioned you a little earlier. I didn't know if you and hubby were doing date night tonight. Even though I know we had just texted, but I didn't know if y'all had plans. So, I do love this lime green. And I probably purchased it a while ago for Mardi Gras. Because I love doing Mardi Gras stuff. And even though I make Halloween stuff, it's not one of my favorite things to do. I like the colors, but I don't usually like the signs and things, the spooky stuff. I have some cute ones on my site though. I have made some cute ones. I have one boo one that I love. I think it has a pumpkin and maybe a ghost on it. But it came out so cute. I do like that one. Okay. So that's the base. This is the mesh that I'm gonna make curls with. This came in the box. It's got the lime green, the orange, the purple, and the black. I thought that was pretty neat. This table is just too small. Howsoever, keep on moving. I think I'm gonna do the wood one. I wish I could, well, look, I was going to say, I wish I could do it like Damon and Megan and just scrunch it up. But for some reason, my ends don't stay in. So I like for them to be in and not out. So. Here goes. Uh-oh. Why is this? Let's go to this one. That one is kind of tight, kind of full. I'm not sure why. That's kind of pretty. It's gonna be pretty, pretty, pretty. Anyway, painting a lot of wreath attachments. And of course they have glitter. Yeah, you've been doing some really pretty things. I have seen a couple things recently. But for a minute, I wasn't seeing any of your stuff, Sherry. So I was kind of glad to see. And I'm trying to think which one was it, because the colors were so pretty in it. I can't remember now. I can't remember now. But it was so pretty. Have y'all been seeing some of the live sales at Deco Exchange? Girl, some of them ribbons are so beautiful. I'm like, OMG, it's a good thing it ain't in the budget. Because I would be so broke. And I would need a whole nother storage just for the ribbon. So many pretty colors. And then the designer ribbons that have that are two-sided. Wow, that's all I got is wow. So pretty. So pretty. I have a couple of 1.5 inch in my that came in the box, the wreath box. Hi, Rose. Oh, Rose, you know what I'm creating. You You know I'm working with the box. You know I'm working with the box. But right now, that's my lifesaver. Once a month, guaranteed, I will be making what comes in the box, using what comes in the box. It just so happens this one can make a whole wreath. The whole wreath. The whole wreath. Because I know you get, if you don't get, I know you get the standard box rose. You might get one or two of the other. I'm not sure. I don't torture myself. I hadn't been, but you know, with them going in the new warehouse, they have been going live so much. And then late at night, and so I just got nosy a couple times, and I'm like, OMG. Woo, so pretty. So pretty. Yeah, so that's the only reason I saw it, Shantae. Got nosy. I had not been keeping up. And I'm like, ooh, nope, I don't have a credit card. Nope, it ain't in the budget. Nope. I need a whole nother job just to buy ribbon. Right now. It's gonna get better. It is going to get better. But I guess it's what it's supposed to do right now, since looks like I'm gonna be going back and forth to St. Pete for a minute till we get a handle on how Auntie doing. She did come home from rehab Wednesday. I still don't know how this is gonna work, but we shall see what we shall see. I know she's happy to be home in her own space. But we'll see. I'm prayerful. I really like the color combination of this mesh that I'm using for the curls. Rose, I have not done very well this year, but I haven't given up hope. I just keep working. I have not really been in my Etsy shop like I should, to the point that I was working on one of my clients' social media, and no, I finished theirs and I was working on mine for July and realized the wreath I made last month, taking pictures of, had put it in Etsy as a draft. I had not went ahead and finished, put it in the description and yada yada yada. I'm like, oh, well, see, that's not gonna work. Gotta get back on track. But I did get it listed last night, which was good. So I'm just glad that I am home this week and not in St. Pete, even though I took ribbon to make bows in case I needed to go live. But when you're out of your own element and trying to make do in someone else's element, it's a little challenging. So I took the ribbon, I took the bow maker, and it was my thought that I would make some, but sitting with her during the day at the facility, I was not in a good headspace to try to do anything else, so I just wound up bringing it all back home. Because I was there for First Friday, so I didn't get anything done for First Friday. But I'm not gonna feel bad. I'll try to stay on track for Third Friday. If I can get a First Friday in, I will. So. What did he say? You know, Chat and I, yeah. You know, yeah. He's one of my besties. You know, working at a friend like that, Shantae, would be better because she has a setup for crafts and the space. But at my aunt's, we really don't, you know. And I literally have to take everything with me. Like if I wanted to do, I would have to take my cutting mat. You know, I would have to take so much stuff. That's my issue. That's why I thought I would do bows, but I just wasn't in the headspace to do it. I wasn't. So. Bows is easier to do without, you know, the cutting board and all of the cutting mat and things. So I had everything I needed to make the bows. I just wasn't in the headspace. By the time I got home, even though I was only with her 3 or 4 hours, it just took a lot out of me. You know, and then having to come home and tend to the dog, and his baby has not been doing too good. He did pretty good while we were there, but we've been having some challenges in the last 3 or 4 days. Anyway, it's all good. We do it at the dining room table. Yeah, she has a dining room table, and I could do the bows on there, but I wouldn't want to do, without my mat, I wouldn't want to do a wreath. I could, if I had my mat, I could. But when I go to my aunt's, I have to pack a bag for me, a bag for the office, you know, the computer, the iPad, you know, the bag for the dog. So I didn't want to have to carry extra, even though I'm in my own car. I just didn't want to do extra. This is really cute. Can y'all see that? That is really pretty. I wasn't sure I was gonna like that mesh, but it is really pretty. Snip, snip. Really need to get up and turn on my extra little fan. This ring light is hot, even though the air is on. It's hot. blower just came back on, so I should be good for a few more minutes. Did anybody, let's see, all I have is Shante. Anybody do anything special for Father's Day? Did you do something nice with my friend? Did y'all go out to eat, or did you cook at home? I actually forgot it was Father's Day. Got to church and was wondering why we had extra spaces set aside for guests. I'm like, I want to be up close. And then this was in the parking lot, so you know how I feel about being in the church house. And it wasn't until I got inside and I had passed about half a dozen men and had never said Happy Father's Day. So I felt bad. Got inside and saw they usually have a little setup where you can take pictures on the holidays. And I saw the sign that said Happy Father's Day. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot it was Father's Day. I tried to put Mother's Day and Father's Day out my mind. I almost got away with it. Then I had to remember to send all my male cousins and friends and things greetings. You like this pattern? You like pattern mesh, or you like this one? I don't know if I've ever done a pattern before. I like the what they call it. It's around the edge, the border mesh. Love border mesh. Uh-oh. Oh, one fell. Oh, please. Okay. I was like, did I miscount? I'm like, because if I did, I'm not just miscounted, but I miscalculated because I used all this mesh. I need to get my eyes checked because I got on glasses and I still can't see. Although these aren't really for distances. They are for reading. I'm a little farther away. Oh. You use pattern mesh all the time, Shantae? Yeah, Sherry, I like this one too. I really can't remember ever using a pattern one. I love the border mesh, but I don't think I've ever done a pattern one that I can think of. In the 5 or 6 years I've been doing this, I don't think I've ever done one. You know, the pattern usually comes in the ribbon. But this is pretty. I didn't think I was gonna like it. But after I cut it and now that it's in here, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, so that's what I need to do. Hit this thing. Mainly in the fall. Yeah, I could see that, Shantae. But I'm sure if they had something like similar to this in the pastel colors, it's probably pretty. And they're doing so much. And I want to say this particular one is a custom mesh by Damon and the team. Because they also have, not that I know how to properly use this stuff, but the tubing, it has all the same colors in it. Can you really see that without me taking it out? Trying to see it on the camera. So yeah, so and bright summer colors. Yeah. So that's that. Now I'm gonna show you all the ribbons that came in this box. I guess I'll start with my baby's just what my dog has been pacing night and day almost for the last 3 days. I did notice last night he did get a little bit of rest today, but he won't stay still very long. But anyway, these are the two that I thought I would use as tails. So these came in the box. This one came in the box. Let me see. This one came in the box. And these other three have, oh, this is cute. This came in the box. Thought that was pretty. All of these are pretty. I love all of these. But these three right here, they are Deco exchange. Yeah, that's the other part. Made for Deco exchange. But I like this. The green with the black and white. This is just black and white. And then the orange, green, and black on the opposite side. I'm like, oh my God, these are so pretty. So those are some of the ribbons I'll use in the bow. I'm not sure. I was thinking, I tried to look, seems like I saw Coach Mill, she did a wreath one time and it just had bows on it. It didn't have a sign. So I was trying to find that. However, that was just before I was supposed to go live. I couldn't find it. Because I'm not sure if I'll be able to find a sign that I like to go with this. So we'll see. We shall see. I did my ribbon ties at 13 inches. Ribbon ties, ribbon tails. I always get tongue-tied doing this stuff. And I can hear my girlfriend Linda in Michigan go, "You're gonna cover up all of the mesh." Probably. Hopefully it'll peek through. Let's see. See the combination. I've been doing the pancake wreath so long. Sometimes I do the 2.5 with the 1.5, but I have been mostly using 2.5 for both. I just decided I would do the same thing with these as well. Not gonna get too fussy with them. I can do it later. love the picture on my iPad. It is so bright. You can actually see this, the colors on the computer. On the laptop, it's kind of dull. But my iPad looks more like the real thing. You like the ribbons? I love them. I mean, every single one of them. Well, the gray with the orange polka dots was my least favorite, but it's still a good ribbon. But those deluxe ribbons are the bomb. I like that they're double-sided and you can, you know, mix and match them. My weather here in, let's not talk about weather, considering I just finally got my air conditioner working properly yesterday. But it's been in the 90s, 95, 97. And yeah. However, it has been hot during the day, but it has been comfortable during the evening. I think we might have had 1 or 2 hot evenings, but for the most part, I'm comfortable in the evening. But sometimes, well, basically because the air conditioner wasn't working, it was running, and it would continue to run and not shut off all day long and would never go down. Or it would go down to 82 degrees, even though I had it set for 76 degrees. So I had to go out and buy a little fan for us to sit under till they finally got it fixed. Well, temporary fix. Hopefully it's fixed, but the air conditioning man didn't seem to be too confident that he was fixed. He said it might last 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. They seem to think that it has a freon leak, tiny freon leak somewhere, because they claim that it was fixed or a new motor was put in before I moved in. But I'm like, it didn't bother me when the weather was cool, but when we started having them 90-degree days, I'm like, oh no, this is not gonna work. So, needless to say, it's hot. It's been hot. We're supposed to have a couple comfortable days, I guess, next week. But I'll be in further south, and it's always hotter in St. Petersburg than it is here, and more humid. So, not looking forward to those hot days, because you get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and go to sweating as soon as you open the door to go outside. Hey, from, let's see. Who got flooding? Y'all need a boat? Ooh. I know Chicago's supposed to be getting, Illinois is supposed to be getting some rain. Oh no, Shantae. Oh no. You've done them without a sign? Not often? That's what I'm thinking for this one. Um, and maybe I won't try to find a sign, or just in case I can't find a sign, just make the bows work, or a big bow. Um, yeah, I've done them without the sign, but I think I saw, like I said, Mel do one with 3 bows, but I couldn't find it. Look, as I looked in my bedroom thinking I'm in my old apartment, because I'm like, seemed like I did one once with 3 bows. And I'll have to go back and look, because I think Damon did one years ago and it had 3 bows. And I want to say it might have been either a St. Patrick's. Yeah, it was. It's a St. Patrick's. I'll go back and look at that and see. I think it was a St. Patrick's. And I think Damon did it years ago. Sometimes when I'm doing things and I got different stuff going on, I literally can be sitting doing my craft or reading or something and literally feel like I'm somewhere else. So it's almost like I have to come to, and then I look around and go, where am I? It's a really weird feeling. So I just imagine myself in my old apartment, and where my bedroom is now used to be my craft room. So I'm looking in there, looking for the wreaths on my wall. Not there no more. Not there, not there. Okay. Oh Lord, I haven't done one with 18 twist ties in a long time. Seems like it's taking forever to get this little 10 on here. Forever, forever. Margaret Baker. Hey. Hey, Margaret. I haven't seen, I don't know what's going on that I don't see my notifications like I was seeing them. I'm online all the time. I thought my dog was eating. He hasn't eaten much in 3 days either. Trying not to worry about that either. Baby is 16 and a half years old. Ain't no spring chicken no more. It is what it is. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Shantae, did you tell me what you and hubby did for Father's Day? I missed it, I think. Need a boat. How's my weather? I think I missed it. You're in Yellowstone, Margaret? Ooh, you been on vacation? Ooh, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Yeah, yeah. You in Yellowstone Park? back is starting to hurt. Oh, okay. I know you. Is this the time of year y'all always do your little family cookout? I know there was another time because we got pictures. Is that an annual thing? But that's good. That's good. I think that's why I'm hoping I can go to Atlanta with my best friend's family. They um, they are my extended family. And I always have a good time with their family. When I'm with them, I almost forget I'm not family, not blood family. I'm invited to almost everything, especially when I lived in Michigan. I was invited to everything they did, every holiday, everything. So it would be good to see them if I get a chance to go. And it would be nice because my godchildren live there, even though they live an hour away from where I'm going. Each one of them live in a different direction, and they all about an hour or so away from where I might be. So I may or may not see them unless they come to where I am. These colors are really pretty. Ah. Oh, that's what I'm thinking about is the seafood boil. Yeah. I love a good seafood boil. My prayer group, we did one as part of our class graduation party. And it was pretty good. There's a lot of food for, it's only 8 of us in the prayer group. And they had enough food for probably about 30 people. But it was good. And we had fun. Played games and it was good. I do one, but I don't do it as a boil. I'll boil the potatoes and the corn, but then I'll put the sausage and the shrimp. I just do shrimp. I don't do any of the other seafoods. And I'll just put it in a foil pack with lots of lemon and butter and seasoning and put it in the oven. I usually do that for my aunt, and that way everybody has their own little packet. That's the way I like to do them. But I think if I was doing for a big crowd of people, I would do it like everybody else. Oh, okay, that's a good thing. Was your bonus daughter there as well, or just the son? The sons. Did your son come, Shantae? Probably was good no matter what. It's just good to have family around. Good to have family around. This is so nice and full. Nice and full. I haven't made one this full in so long since I stopped using the raised form. Even though the Dollar Tree ones can be full, but with these being already raised, they are super full. Super, super full. Juicy, juicy, fluffy, fluffy. My back hurts. Oh, okay, okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. Have you decided to, Shantae, to do any lives while you wait till January or whenever the new date will be? Or are you just gonna take it easy till afterwards and work on the other things, the coasters and the other things? One more. Oh, this is so pretty. I was not sure these two ribbons would look well, but they turned out nice. They turned out nice. Oh, am I all by my lonesome? Everybody gone? It's okay. My nails need doing. My nails need doing. My nails need doing. Okay. That's nice and full and juicy. And I can't show you the whole thing, but you get the idea, right? Yay. All right, on the floor you go. Hopefully I don't fall off and embarrass myself on live because I fell off the chair. So I can make this bowl really kind of juicy. Juicy if I wanted to. I was thinking I would not use the black and white one, but we'll see. That's everybody. I don't know. Whew. I got warm again. So pretty, so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. So pretty, so pretty. It is full. Hi, Shantae. You'll probably do Christmas in July? Okay. Cool beans. So. Wow. I'm trying to think which colors do I want or not want in this thing. Wow. I didn't think about that. I should have gotten a solid color out of storage. That would have been nice to break up some of the print. If I had a solid black, that would have been nice. Put that on the bottom. Shante, have you ever made a bow with just the 1.5? That's what I'm wondering if I could get away with. Because if I use, oh man. Oh, okay, maybe I can use this one. The one I said was my least favorite. I just need something to break up from the ribbon. Maybe I can use this as the base. Excuse me, I gotta put this other fan on. It's hot. This ring light is so hot. So hot. I am literally sweating. Oh, it feels good. I don't know how I got the thing. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna try this because it needs a break from the other stuff. Maybe I'll make 10-inch tails, maybe. I don't know. Inch tails, probably could do 12. Anyway, in my head I was going to do 4 loops on the bottom. I was. Not sure how this is gonna look, but we're gonna try. Puppy, what are you doing? So we're gonna roll this one up. Which side am I using? Which side? Decisions. This is so pretty and so nice and thick. It's just gorgeous. Love it. Very pretty, baby. Your internal girl. It's something. I think I'm gonna do the stripe side on this one. Okay. It's so thick. Not bad. It's a luxury feel. Satiny. I think that's all I wanted of that one. Considering I wasn't gonna put any white in there at all, but I guess I could have really used the purple and the green. I wonder what it would look if I put the anyway, I'm gonna keep going. See what happens. Maybe I'll break up the polka dots. Since we got a little bit of the green on the end here. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Go back to 10 inches on this one. Whew. I think an hour is usually kind of my limit as far as trying to talk and make these things at the same time. Yeah, if I put this in there, I think I'm gonna have to put the green and the purple somewhere. I may add it at the end. Ow. My nails are in such bad shape. Bad shape, bad shape. I might not need the purple. Give it some contrast, huh? I'll go ahead and do the 3. Yes, purple. Okay. Glad I looked up just at that moment. I'll have to put it at the bottom. Don't ask me how. But somewhere at the bottom. I wouldn't worry if I could do it by hand. But we're gonna see what we can do. As my daddy would say, nothing beats a failure but a try. Tail, twist. I don't know how to do that. And I don't, I no longer have, well, let's see. We're not gonna put it on the top, but we're gonna see. This wreath used up almost all this ribbon. Who knew? Any suggestions while I'm doing it? Maybe just tails? That's a thought. You know what? Because I cut 2 extra pieces. But they would be short tails. If I can find them. If I can find them, I don't know what to deal with them. I miscounted. Aha. I miscounted when I was cutting them, and I had 20 instead of 18. So let's see if that would work. Still at the bottom, right? You think? Think that would be okay? I don't know why my iPad is froze. What it is. Maybe like that. Crisscross them some kind of way. Won't be tails, but it might help bring in some of the purple, huh? If it would look silly if I put it in here somewhere. Might be a little weird. It couldn't hurt to try. Oh. You think it's too short? Think it'll make it look too weird? With that sticking in there like that? Look, it's a creative thing. It's a creative idea. Just to add a little purple. Need that little bit of purple. Yes? Okay. I think it's kind of cute. Can't really tell until we get it all together. I don't have any long zip ties. You know what? Yes, I do. Just don't know where they are. Some came in the box last month, I think. time. But Damon always uses a pipe cleaner for his stuff. Hold it tight. Hold it tight. Hold it tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I think I'm squeezing like I should be. That's kind of why I do my bows. Sometimes do my bows offline, because I'll be like, what in the world am I doing? Because by the time I get through, they be like, You down, you down. Tails down. I want them all down except for those two little short ones. I think I put the camera on the wrong side. Let me show stuff. Twisted there. Oh no. I like the purple in there, but I don't know if with it not being an actual loop, it's gonna be okay. Kind of cute, sorta, kind of, sorta, kind of. Play with it some more. This side is a little purple. These up a little bit. As I'm rolling these. Pretty. I really like those. Oh, I didn't use the green and white because I had the green and white here. Just a hint of the should I dovetail or? Let's do that. Little curly cues. Okay. Oh. Is that all? Okay. I think I need to play with it some more, but I I guess once it's on the wreath itself, I can fluff it again. Come on, y'all. Help me stay orange. I think the colors are pretty. Once I get it on, I can play with it some more. Because my tails are going every which way. You are supposed to be over here. Okay. It's not the best view. I think that's not bad. I think I got all the tails done. Might need to clip some of them a little bit. Okay. You like the pop of color of the purple? Is that what you mean? Can you know? Can you now just, let's see what is, can you just add one long tail? You think we only need one? You don't think we need two? And when you say that, are you talking about the purple and the green? It would have to be the purple and the green. Everybody else has a long tail. Yeah, I could do that. Yep. I can do that. No, don't change anything. For sure, for real, as the kids would say. For real, don't change anything. Okay. I just need to position them a little better, but I think I need to have it on the wreath itself to do that. I like these 5/8. That's really cute. And it curled up really good. Sometimes when I try to do that, they don't come out quite as cute. I probably could have made this center one a little shorter, but it should be fine. It's gonna be fine. All right, girl. Oh, well, I was gonna not put it on, but I guess even if I don't put it on, I could at least position it. Can you see it there? I'm not gonna fasten it. I'll wait till, ooh, that hole is so big. I think that's why I don't miss doing the 18, the raised ones, because it has so much room in the center. I think I'm gonna have to do something with these tails. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get it kind of centered. So that's the bow.